Hey everyone, how you doing? Welcome to the channel. It's Indie Author Showcase Day today, which means it's time for a fresh batch of self-published fantasy and science fiction authors to talk to you about their books. So settle down, buckle up, and hopefully find some new titles to add to your TBR.
Hi, my name is Kate Andrews. I write fantasy and poetry, and I'm here to talk about my latest book, Hills of Heather and Bone. It is a SFF 9 finalist, and it is a cozy, dark fantasy story with a lot of cottagecore and necromancy elements that takes place in a Scottish-inspired world. The main character, Marana, is a bone weaver, which is a form of necromancy, and she can basically hear the voices of the dead and raise them. But her form of magic is forbidden. So she's been on the run pretty much her whole life, just trying to hide and live in peace with her husband, Percy, who is a root sower, so he can control plants, and a flesh mender, and he can just kind of heal people. So they've been kind of living on their own for a bit in hiding, and then eventually they get found out by a group of blood gifted hunters who are looking for bone weavers, and so they have to be on the run. There's a spiteful chicken. This book deals with grief and mental health issues as well, but overall it's got more of like cozy and dark vibes. So yeah, I'd love for you to check it out.
Hi, I'm Phil Parker, fantasy author, and I'd like to tell you about my latest book. It's called The City of Onyx, and it's a comedy mystery, fairly light-hearted in vein. It doesn't take itself too seriously, and it's really all about how its main character is thrust into the action without ever really fully understanding why or how. If I read you something of the blurb, it says, people keep vanishing in Thames, and the authorities don't care. Life goes on as normal, mages continue to age rapidly and die early deaths from the toxic magical energy that pervades the city. No one cares about that either. Life in the city is all about survival, or wealth and power, or both. It's Targ's destiny to be the hero of this story. His mother said so. The trouble is, this second-rate mage and highly rubbish thief hardly fits the role. He's impetuous and irresponsible, good for nothing, and his one interest is the shapely, high-class courtesan Zara. He's even thought about marrying her, if he had the money. Except when she poisons him, he's less sure about that idea. Hardly a way to start a story, poisoning the hero, but it triggers events where Targ must use all of his charm and wit to save the city. Admittedly, charm and wit aren't much use when you're risking your life. Weapons would be better, but sometimes a hero has to work with whatever they're given. This is the sort of story that if you're a fan of Jim Butcher, as I am, and Patrick Samphire, as I am, particularly with his Manic Thorn series, this is something that's very similar. It's a fantasy mystery, full of twists and turns, and is all about how one young man goes out of his way to try to save a city when it doesn't want to be saved. It's available on Amazon and Kindle Unlimited, and it's just, as far as the ebook version is concerned, just 99p. So, I hope you enjoy The City of Onyx. Look forward to seeing you soon. Bye, all the best.
What's up, everyone? My name is Maya, and I'm here to talk about my debut novel, Ancient as the Stars. There it is, which is technically the first book in the Broken Union series, but it is actually also a standalone, so you can go ahead and read it and not feel like you're missing out on anything. The central conceit of the book is that there is an accomplished, legendary starship captain who, because of a time travel event, ends up meeting her younger self, who's this snarky, dust-sniffing loser. And together they kind of have to confront their past hurts and mental traumas and learn how to move forward together. But that's also set against the backdrop of larger things such as espionage operations and the space-type continuum going completely belly up. This book is for people who love Firefly and love The Expanse, because it has that snarky humor and found family dynamics, but it also deals with heavier topics such as generational trauma, such as resistance and rebellion, and what it means to do the right thing. And future books in the series will actually really get into that idea of loyalty and patriotism. I'm a former counterterrorism officer, so that kind of informs some of the things in the book. And I've had people say that they almost expected more explosions, but there's almost a sense of workplace drama to it, kind of the way Le Carre versus James Bond, in the sense that you kind of sometimes get deep into the minutiae of espionage operations, but in a way that somehow seems exciting, according to most of my reviewers. But there's also explosions, I promise you. Anyway, this book is out June 26, 2024, and actually, if anyone still wants to read an arc, I am ready and available to send some out to you, but if not, the ebook will be available in June, and the paperback is technically already out. Here it is again. And the best way to find it is to either go to my Linktree, linktree.com/MeyerDarjani, or my website, MeyerDarjani.com.
Hello, readers of books. I'm Daniel Meyer, and I'm the author of the Sam Adams series, which I'm happy to say now officially consists of 2 books. Credible Threats, Book 1 was a Spiff Bow 9 semi-finalist, and Book 2, Rising Shadows, is out now. It comes out April 16th, so I believe by the time you watch this video, it should already be out there, both available from various different venues and in print and e-copies. So it should be pretty easy to track down. I won't get too detailed about the plot of Rising Shadows, because I don't know how many of you have read Book 1. I don't want to spoil anything for that book. But I will say that there were some dark revelations at the end of that book that Sam is going to have to get to the bottom of in this one. And if that wasn't enough, which it would be, but of course I always have to pile on Sam Adams and make everything as bad as possible for him, a necromancer has picked this moment to appear in Williamsport. And so the undead are sort of running wild, and he has to save the city once again. And it's a brutal, relentless, fast-paced, action-packed book where you're going to see Sam push his limits like never before. And I really can't wait for all of you out there to get your hands on it. I hope you read it and enjoy it. I think you'll really dig this one. And like I said, that came out April 16th, so it should be out now. And I can tell you that I'm also writing Book 3, Mysterious Ways. I should have that for you next year sometime. And so I will make sure and let you know when I have some more information about that one. So once again, Credible Threats, Rising Shadows, in stores now. I hope you read them and enjoy them. I hope they sound interesting to some of you out there. Thanks to Dom for doing this. Thanks to all my readers out there. I really appreciate you. And I will talk to you again soon, and have a good day, I guess.
Thank you so much to all of the authors who've taken the time to film a video and send it over to me for inclusion in today's showcase. I hope you all enjoyed listening to them talking about their books, and you can check out more details using the book and author links in the box below this video. If you're a self-published fantasy or science fiction author and you want to appear in a future one of these videos, check out the showcase page on my website, dominishbooks.com, and you can find all of the details you need there to get a video over to me. That's all I've got for you today, so thank you very much for joining me. I hope to see you in the next one sometime soon. Until then, as always though, take care of yourselves, read some good books. Bye for now.